Hey everyone, this is Danimal. How do I get through my long, grueling day as a state worker? Listening to the Hardly Heroes podcast, of course, on repeat, just over and over and over and over.
Okay.
Oh man,
We're on.
we're on.
I didn't check the
We
volume.
are ready. We are ready to ear fuck you guys
Sound check
for another
complete.
hour.
Wow.
That's how I feel sometimes.
What do you say? Ear fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you gonna use
Because
a
none
condom?
of our because none of our listeners ever listen.
Raw
I've been
dog.
asking for an
None of-
iTunes review, and it's
Oh,
been
okay.
over a month.
Oh.
And then I got really angry that
Yeah.
I sent out these shirts and
Sure.
I've gotten no tags on Facebook. Yes, your sister did it, but whatever. Finally,
Yes, we did get one.
one listener listens.
Hey, there we go.
Julia, I just want to give a big shout out to you. Thank you.
Thanks, Julia.
All she did was show her wearing her shirt and it said, hey, make sure you go check out Hardly Heroes. I love them.
Perfect.
And then you ready for the best hashtag ever? Saving the world one episode at a time.
That's a
Hell
long,
yeah.
That's a long hashtag.
I know that is a long.
I don't care. It was badass. I was super pumped. She got her shirt. First thing she did, bam,
Awesome.
showing her support.
Oh, man.
That's great.
That's awesome.
So I'm just saying,
the way
step
it
it up,
should be.
sidekicks.
I know. Well, speaking of, because we have a listener question today,
Yes, we do.
we have some listener responses.
We have quite a few of them.
Our Facebook
We'll bring
has
them
been
after our.
popping.
Yeah, no,
oh, yeah,
after,
because
yeah.
I
Our
don't want them
Facebook
to.
has
Granted,
been up
shit on
popping.
Some
Yeah.
of them aren't in the don't follow the rules, but that's okay.
Hey,
It's fine.
Makes it fun.
It's fine. We follow the rules. That's all that
I
matters.
guess. Yeah, we'll see
Ish.
when we get there.
I don't know. If I
Oh,
follow the
man.
rules.
It was the question was actually a little broad, so
Yeah.
I was gonna try to narrow it down, but then I was like, no, that doesn't seem like it would be very fun, so I just kind of left it.
Well,
So
yeah, we'll get to it.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, what do you guys? I'm gonna actually go watch Valerian this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna bite the bullet.
Oh.
I almost went to go see Planet of the Apes last night.
Oh, really? I thought you didn't even like that series.
Oh, I do.
Sorry,
That
y'all.
was
What the hell was that?
It was my shoe. It's a new chair. I just learned that I should not
dope.
slide my shoes against the foot of this
I
chair.
guess not.
All right. Robin wanted to go watch it. She's like, I just want to get out on Friday. Let's go watch a movie. And she was like, you want to watch Valerian? And I told her, you know how much this movie's been shit on.
Sure.
And she goes, yeah, I know, but you're still going to watch it. And there's no better place to watch it than theater, right? And I was like, correct. She's like, okay. I was like, I've been listening to more reviews, and boy, that movie is getting shit
Which
on.
is sad because this is like the movie Luc Besson wanted to make his whole life.
Yeah, that's,
You know what I'm
it's
saying? Like-
unfortunate, but
But you shot the bed when you decided the two main characters.
yeah. And it's mostly that. I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh.
yeah, there's a few other things, but mostly it's like the two main characters, and even more so Dane DeHaan, or Dane.
I think so.
Dane DeHaan.
Yeah.
Something DeHaan. Mr. DeHaan.
He's just not a lead dude.
Stale.
Yeah.
Just sucks because it looks like it would be really good.
And a lot of a lot of the reviews I saw was just like, this movie looks great
Yeah.
and is pretty good other than them. you know,
Yes,
everything else about the movie
But
is good.
That's the hardest part is
Yeah.
you're supposed to
I
want to
know.
care for those lead characters.
Yeah.
and
Correct.
That they
Yeah. But you know what?
missed the
I'm
mark.
just gonna go have some fun. Go watch this movie. Go support my boy Luc Besson.
Luc Besson.
Did you know this is the biggest independent movie ever?
Really?
This is an independent movie. He put millions of his own dollars into this fucking
man.
movie.
Oh,
It's like, then why did you hire those two little fuckers? It's like,
Yeah,
what
that
made
was-
you think that those
they
two
were going to be
Yeah.
captivating
She did so well in Suicide Squad.
Totally.
because that's what made Fifth Element so good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, take Bruce Willis.
Mila
I mean,
Jovovich.
both of them were just you cared for them.
They were amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
characters. Yeah.
And when she's hurt, and she's like, like crying, you're
Right.
just you feel for them. And when I watch this trailer, I'm just like, I don't like them.
Yeah. I remember
We'll
I liked that
see.
movie so much. I bought that white striped bikini that she wore.
How did it fit?
It used to look great on me, but not anymore. Yeah, it's okay.
And now,
What
is
about
that-
the cheese?
I'm assuming that's sarcasm.
suspender?
I look more like Borat now in the green.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's-
okay.
What about
Very
the
pretty
Swiss
picture.
cheese suspenders? Remember how they have the
Him?
holes?
Oh, she wore it. Yeah,
Yeah, she wore it.
the
I don't remember
yellow rubber suspenders.
They were
that she-
orange, I thought.
Oh yeah, orange.
Okay, I can dig it.
Where she puts the makeup on.
Yep.
Wait. No, wait. What was that? Oh. Is that the sound of putting
That is
makeup on?
exactly the sound of putting makeup on.
Auto wash.
Chicken good.
Oh, man.
He knows it's a multi-pass.
Oh, dear.
I love that movie.
So
The aliens are really weird in that movie, though.
Well, it's a lot of
In the
practice.
very beginning, the robotic.
I like those a lot. Yeah, I mean, how do they get around? How do they wipe their ass? Do they have to wipe their ass?
I don't think so.
Just like a dog. You
Yeah.
just don't
Just
think
slide
I
about it.
bet you
across
it's
the
like
ground.
pellets.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, little gerbil pellets.
Yep.
Like not In and Out, but like little Sonic ice cubes.
Welcome to the Hardly Heroes Podcast.
High above the city, they shine in my spotlight. Commissioner on the rooftop, double H in the night sky. For the sidekicks we fight, for the right crosses we throw. For the ninjas we injure, revenge on our foes. From crime alleys to radioactive insects, genetic mutations. Weapon X rejects our infinite arson and crisis. Our wars are civil but secret. Here come Buddy, Manny, and Aaron, blaring through your speakers. Yeah, Hardly Heroes. It's clobbering time.
Welcome to Hardly Heroes. I'm your host, Buddy.
I'm Manny.
And I'm Aaron.
You got a kick out of it.
Harumph.
Harumph. I love that.
Hi, guys.
I'm gonna bring the harumph today.
Yes, we are all bringing the harumph on episode 65.
Yes, sir.
Invisible ink.
Yup.
Invisible ink.
There it is.
The best kind of ink.
That's how I did all my tests in high school.
Yes,
With
I
Invisible Ink.
literally can't eat foods that are shaped like dicks. You know what foods are shaped like dicks? The best kind.
What's
And
that
Drew.
from?
Oh,
Superbad?
super bad.
Oh, okay.
Good job, Manny.
There it is.
I thought I just shouted that out. I didn't know if I was actually right.
Oh man,
Yeah.
such a good movie.
Big
pretty
veiny
good.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
A big veiny triumphant bastard.
Dick Mark.
All right, so
That went out to Bird.
Yeah.
what have we all been doing for the past?
Wait. Can we just stop for a second?
Oh, today is National Watermelon Day.
First of all, you didn't have to cut me off. I technically
He beat-
brought it up first.
He beat you to the.
You did kind of beat me. I beat you to the punch, and then you just stole my thunder.
I did still. I harumphed you. Harumph.
I like how the word, or if it's a word,
It is.
harumph, has multiple meanings now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a great word.
It's like fuck. You know what I mean? There's so many different types of fuck.
Yeah. I woke up in the morning and I had to harumph so bad.
I was just like,
Dude,
I was on the
took
toilet, and I was just like, harumph!
Yeah.
Harumph!
I took a wicked harumph today.
Oh, those are the best. But yeah, so Buddy's right. It is National Watermelon Day, and we'll get back to
Do
that.
we have watermelons?
We'll get back to that in a second.
Oh, okay.
Yum.
It's also, I like the website I used, they phrased it very specifically. They said it's National Airplane Crop Dusting Day.
Airplane.
Not crop
shucks.
dusting day.
Every day is crop dusting day.
Right.
In my
Airplane crop dusting day. It's also, what?
Did you know if you fart 57 times a day, you would burn 1 calorie?
Oh, then I burned like 100 calories
house.
today.
New goal. Yeah.
It's also Grab Some Nuts Day.
Ooh, grabbing my nuts.
No, like pistachios and
Like
peanuts.
the Michael Jackson move.
No.
Do we have any nuts?
We do not have any nuts.
I have nuts. I have 2.
Sure it's not 3?
Last I checked.
Okay. Also National IPA Day.
Ooh.
That's your day.
Yeah, that's pretty
buddy.
good, right?
That's Bia's day.
So, and before we go
Yes.
on, I have some stuff for you, buddy, and for the show.
Gifts?
So, yeah.
Wow, gifts.
Yeah.
Yay!
Gifts. We love gifts.
We do love.
Yeah. Okay, as he's digging
Oh, yeah,
through
as
his,
he digs
Okay,
away in
so,
there.
hello, it's because we have 3 people on the show. When I'm doing something, you guys can
We-
talk
we
amongst
were
yourselves.
banned.
That's what I was doing.
We were
I was
just-
describing what
there
you
was
were
a
doing.
There was
Exactly.
a pause.
I know.
So because we talked about it and both of us had the same choice a couple weeks ago, this is for Buddy. I got
Oh, shit.
Nova.
Fool got me Nova.
Oh, there
issue
you go.
1.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a new, it's the newer release Nova
Yeah, yeah.
issue 1.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Nova.
Aaron. That was very
Nova
nice
being
of you.
your choice of what was the discussion? we had again?
person that hasn't had a movie before.
Oh yeah, Nova's your choice.
There you
And
go.
a
I get a watermelon.
Whoever wants it. I brought a miniature
We
watermelon.
can split it
That's
before you
pretty
leave.
awesome.
if you want. Nice.
Screw,
Wi-Fi. Bing.
Screw your Sour Patch watermelons. I brought a watermelon.
I know. I can't believe I forgot that. Too.
That'd have been
So-
awesome if you brought like an even bigger one.
Yeah, I know. Like a big triumphant
I like
bastard.
that. I've always liked the color of watermelons.
Green?
They do look cool.
Well, like the pattern.
their markings,
yeah.
Interesting. It's like the tiger of fruits.
I was going to say a round zebra.
Or that.
the fruits of your labor.
No.
Fruits of your loin?
Oh, what about
Yes.
loins? Oh, dude, did I tell you I got a little ball busting from one of our sidekicks?
No, about what?
From Letty.
No,
It's like,
no.
I'm getting real sick of you always praising Bird and Brandon like they're the
Wow.
biggest people of the show and they're number one. And I was just like,
I'm sorry?
yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, they do,
They're big contributors.
but
Yes. They
so-
showed up to WizardCon.
That's true. So
Both of 'em.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Letty. Yes, we
Cool.
do care about you.
Yes,
and
we
I'm
do.
sorry.
No, we love Letty.
Yeah.
She just really gave me a really hard time the other day.
And she likes to do that.
I know. It hurt
Yeah.
me. Cut me deep.
Tough love. Tough love with
Tough
her.
love.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, what are you into? What are you watching?
What am I
What's
into?
going on? What's in Manny's life
What
right
am I
now?
into? No, actually, I did want to talk about a little bit about a show that I started watching this weekend. I picked it up because I didn't really think I was going to like it. I just thought I'd check.
Rebels?
No.
Nah.
Damn it.
I am watching that, though. I am slowly watching the second season right now.
Very slowly.
But I started watching the show Glow on Netflix.
I've heard
Oh,
about
I've
that.
seen
It's
that.
been
but I
out
haven't
for like
watched
a month
it.
or two.
Yeah.
And it's really good. It stars Allison Brie and Mark. Okay. Allison Brie, Mark Maron, and Ellen Wong. If you don't recognize that name, she played Knives Chow in Scott Pilgrim. She's the other girlfriend.
I haven't seen Scott Pilgrim in a long time.
I was going to say ever.
No, not ever. It's just been a long time. I need to rewatch
I
it.
haven't seen Scott Pilgrim in. I haven't seen it.
Never?
Never?
Never.
Oh.
Never seen it.
You are doing yourself a disservice.
I
That
know,
is an amazing
I know,
movie.
I know.
It is.
That movie is really cool.
It's dope. No, but it's a group of girls, a group of ladies that start their own wrestling show. Professional wrestling, and it's all women. And Mark Maron is the director of the whole show, and they're kind of getting it up off the ground in the 80s. And it's really good, actually. Allison Brie does an amazing job, and the rest of the cast does a good job as well. But I really, actually, I suggest you watch that show.
Yeah, I've heard really
How
good things
many
about it.
episodes are in a season?
I don't know, but
Probably
I think we're already
13.
like 8 or 9. Yeah, I
probably
think it's
thir-
like a normal.
It's the Netflix.
They're only half-hour episodes. Yeah,
Oh, okay, nice.
and Allison Brie, she looks completely different than what I've ever expect her to look like. You know, she's looking really cute and in Community and stuff like that, and she's just got kind of a look to her. And Mad Men too. She was in Mad Men as well, right?
Who was she in Mad Men?
She was in Mad. Didn't you watch Mad Men?
Yeah.
Allison Brie, wasn't she in there?
I'll have to.
She's in there. She's in it. No, it's a great movie, a great show though. And it's. I think there was also a documentary about the same thing in 2012, but
Yeah, because it's a true story.
it is a true story.
Yeah.
It's what really happened. Yeah, these girls came up doing this stuff. But
Doing this.
what about you guys?
Buddy,
Anything
what,
new?
what are you watching?
All right. I maybe not be watching anything new.
Or what are you reading or listening to?
I am
or...
watching Avatar: The Last Airbender still.
Oh, yeah.
Just got into season 2. Oh my gosh.
Good, right?
How they develop characters in that show is really good. Like, so you obviously already know the premise of the show.
Yes.
He's an airbender. Well, he's trying to learn. He's the Avatar, so he's trying to learn everything, and he's trying to find somebody.
He's trying to learn airbending, waterbending, earthbending, and firebending.
Yeah, and he's trying to find an earthbender that, is like awesome and that, listens to the earth.
Oh, yeah.
And he finds this blind girl that is super young but is a badass.
Oh, yeah.
Because her way of how she can kind of see is through like movements and like sounds.
Yeah.
So freaking cool. And they show how she sees the world.
Yeah, through the ground. And
It was freaking awesome just how they developed her. And then you think she's going to go away, and now she's just a permanent part of the show.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And they're like adding on, and I just think it's a For it being a Nickelodeon show, they
yeah.
really did a lot of work.
That show is so well made.
Yeah.
For just a Nickelodeon cartoon, it's just, like you said, it's plotted well, characters are awesome, and the story is fantastic.
And the next, if I get another dog, his name is going to be Appa.
Oh,
and
dear.
then when I'm going to get him to come, I'm going to say yip yip. Because that's what
my
he
God.
gets his bison.
Uh-huh.
It's
He had a flying bison,
Okay.
with like
6
12
legs.
Is it 6 or 12? Is it
No, he's
6
got
on
3
each?
on each side.
There it is.
Wow.
But he says yip yip and it gets him to go. Oh my God, it's so awesome. But they're getting chased in the air, and he's like, "You better add an extra yip because we're about to get caught up."
Yeah,
I just thought it was great. I
you
love
don't
that
want
show.
another dog.
Hell no.
Yeah, I know you don't
Fuck
want another
no.
dog.
Hell no. It's hard enough having one dog. I love my dog Lego.
Sure.
I love him because I have to say this because Michelle actually listens to the show.
What?
Because I got caught up a couple of times. She's like, "Oh, you don't think I don't listen, motherfucker?"
Boom.
So I love Lego. I love you.
He's not
Keeping
listening.
tabs.
Another dog.
Lego's not listening. You don't have to tell him.
No, I know, but Michelle's listening.
Got it.
So. I want to get a ball
Okay,
busted.
Aaron,
Yeah,
what do you got?
So I
What
have
you
to
got?
I have to say it because the new season just started. Rick and Morty season 3.
Oh yeah, that started Sunday or the Sunday before?
Yeah, they released the first episode on April Fool's Day.
Oh,
way
okay.
long ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was like they released it on Twitter months before it was scheduled to premiere. And yeah, episode 2 just aired last week. It's so good. That show is fantastic. But
You're really liking it, huh?
it's so good.
I haven't checked that out either.
I watched 1 or 2
I
episodes.
hear a lot of people
I'm
say
telling
that
you,
they like
you need
it.
to get past like the first 3. It's basically a story of the way the creator made it is he made a short, like a cartoon on YouTube with who the guy from Back to the Future, Marty and Doc.
Okay.
With Marty and
It's
Doc.
pretty much
And
the
it's
same
basically
basis.
that. But when he developed it into a TV show, obviously he had to change the name, so he changed it to Rick and Morty instead of Marty. And yeah, it's just this old grandfather who's the smartest man in the universe, and it talks about it's like interdimensional travel and all this just crazy, and the continuity is crazy perfect. Like they stay in continuity with every episode. It's so awesome.
Dan Harmon
yeah,
created it.
Dan Harmon and
It's got a crazy following.
He also did Community. I was a big fan of Community.
he did Community and
for
got
most of it.
fired from Community. Yeah.
Yes, I remember
Yeah.
that. And so did what's his name? Right? Chevy Chase.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
he got-
fat bastard.
Or he quit or something like that.
He's huge now.
He got pretty big, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You don't hate on Chevy.
Did
Chase.
you ever watch Community? No.
Nope.
And that's where I fell in love with Donald Glover.
Oh yeah,
He was
there you
great
go.
in that
Yeah.
movie. That show.
Your obsession with Donald Glover.
Hey,
He's a
it's
good
not
guy.
worse than your obsession with Tom Hardy.
Well, I mean, do you blame me? Tom
Like,
Hardy is
ditto.
amazing.
But I rewatched a movie that I watched when it came out. It's on Netflix right now. It's called The Stanford Prison Experiment. It's from 2015.
Oh, okay.
It was a movie it's based on true events that happened in the 70s in Stanford, in the psychiatry department, or the psychology department. And these teachers and interns took they took, how many students did they take? They took 75 students and whittled it down to like 25 or 24, and half of them were guards, half of them were prisoners, and they just made them stay in this, like, they made up a prison in the basement of the school, and the kids went crazy. Like, they legit went crazy, and like shit went down, and hell, like people got beat up, and
Wow.
just insane.
What was this called again?
Stanford Prison Experiment. It has Ezra Miller, who plays the Flash in Justice League.
Oh, so it's a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it has what's his name? Billy Crudup?
Crudup?
Yeah,
Crudup?
Dr.
Yeah,
Manhattan
I think so,
from
yeah.
it's everybody should, it's so good. And yeah, it's a true story, so it's
Oh,
really, really
interesting.
good.
Where'd you watch it at?
Netflix. It's on Netflix right now.
Okay,
yeah.
Netflix. All right, have to check it out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, I think we're going to be doing a lot more Game of Thrones talk, especially like as we start getting down to the last few episodes. They're
Yeah.
coming quick.
That's what she
before
said.
you know it, Game of Thrones will be something of the past. So
We're almost halfway through this season, guys.
yeah, 3 episodes
Think
in.
about it.
The 4th
So
episode.
sad.
Yeah.
I'm so
I know
sad.
we're getting there. So We're 3 episodes in of the 7th season.
Steven.
And I wanted to see what you guys were thinking about. Yeah. So how do you guys feel it's going now at this moment?
This
It is-
in time.
Well, it's not on right now.
No, not like right
Okay.
now.
It is awesome how much they've sped up the show because
They're doing it real fast now.
I think they've kind of realized like we're out of time.
Yeah.
We
Oh, yeah.
have built way too much and there's too many characters that we have to sew up all at once.
Yeah.
That they're just jumping around. And I mean, I'm fine with that, but there are some scenes I think I wish I got more of.
Sure.
Like more interactions with Jon Snow and Dany would be perfect for me.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be getting more of that.
Well,
And
that
I
whole, that
think
whole
so.
first scene was awesome.
Oh, that was
Everything about it was cool.
how they built that, like, you know, him walking up and seeing the dragon for the
Yeah.
first time.
And everybody with Danny just stood there, and then him and Davos just like shot
Yeah.
they were just on the ground.
I thought it was kind of interesting. I mean, we all kind of know where the story is going, and we saw a lot last season with
Tower of
John's
Joy?
John's mother and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
the Tower of Joy.
Yeah, and I just kind of thought, I don't know if it actually meant anything, but it seemed like it was kind of odd that they did that whole duck and cover thing the second he said, "I'm not a Stark."
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I didn't even notice.
He
that.
was like,
That's funny.
"I'm not a Stark."
yeah, and then they came.
Yeah, and then boom, here comes the dragons, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that was kind of interesting." I felt like they kind of highlighted that him saying that.
And I love what Tyrion said when he was just like, you never really get used to him.
Yeah,
Like it's just, I mean, even in the episodes now, you see him like
Yeah.
flying around so much, but you're always like, holy fuck, there's a dragon.
yeah, that's
Like,
pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
just imagine if one flew 15
Yeah.
feet above your head.
But I mean, even in the show, that's all you ever wanted to see, and now you're seeing him like so much more often, flying around Dragonstone and every. It's just
Yeah.
they're gonna,
and they're gonna be.
yeah, they're gonna whoop on some people.
But I
Sick of
mean,
the,
if you really look
well-
at it, she's in a shit spot right now. She's got to do something. She got to shit or get off the pot.
Well, and that's the thing is like I've seen a lot of theories about the dragons, and I would have said before what I think that was
What were some of the
episode
theories?
2, that I think because I've heard the theories, I really do believe one of those dragons is going to die because of the
I could see
catapult.
that. Yeah.
because of the catapult,
Right.
the things
Oh,
we saw.
yeah.
At least one.
I don't feel like the catapult was that
Not
special.
catapult, it was
But
a-
no, I know what
a
you're saying.
thing.
That big arrow.
a-
Yeah.
It's like a crossbow.
Yeah, it's
pretty
a
much.
huge crossbow.
So why did they make such a big deal out of about this big crossbow? It's a big crossbow. I get it.
It's because they have nothing to combat the dragon. They have nothing.
You're saying like all this time they've heard of dragons. They've
Well, they've heard of them, but up
they've
until
never had a reason to have a crossbow. So when the second they see a dragon, aren't they like, let's make a big crossbow? Let's do that.
Well, that and it's like, what if he just turns the other way?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like he Sean Connery's it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like,
From
"Nah,
Dragonheart."
I don't like that. Catches it in his claw. He's
Yeah.
like, I don't think so.
Bitch throws it back at him.
Yeah. Fuck you and your wooden arrow.
Oh, it's funny.
Because that's my thing. She's like, oh, like they make it seem like it's some revolutionary, like this is gonna cure it all. I thought they were gonna have like a net or something. You know, I don't know.
But
Yeah,
but if we think about the
something.
technology of this universe, this is the best they like. This is literally the best they have.
I get it. It
You
just
know, like all they have right now is swords. They do have catapults, but those aren't that accurate, and they're
No,
not.
but we
as
have
dangerous.
giants. Like I, don't know.
Yeah,
It
I would
just-
think maybe if they said we built this big crossbow, but we filled the tips with that shit that she blew up King's Landing with, then I would be like, holy shit,
shit.
there's gonna be shit blowing up in the
Yeah.
air. But I don't know. It's just like it just seemed a little
that or
like,
them being
weak.
like, this is all we have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is the best we can come up with. And she's like, this is all you got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't going to work. We need something more.
They're definitely gonna take out another. They're gonna take out one of the dragons.
It sucks because I do have for
Which one?
Okay,
not Drogon.
They're gonna take one out while somebody's riding it, right?
No, I don't
You think
so.
you don't think so? Because then I was thinking that maybe that person would die too. Like maybe Tyrion would be on one.
Yeah, so
Because Snow doesn't die. There's no,
No,
way.
well,
How
there,
do
there's a lot of so Danny's obviously a dragon rider.
Yeah.
People are saying Jon could be or will be. Some people are saying
He will be.
Tyrion.
He'll ride the black one.
Tyrion could be some, but also a lot of people are saying that Bran would warg into a dragon. So technically, he's riding it, but it's just mentally.
And then he dies.
Right? No, he wouldn't die.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, those are some.
Oh, don't even
I don't
get
know.
me started
They've
on
teased
Bran.
you.
Fucking
They've
Bran.
teased you John's death so many times that I feel like he's gonna go the way of the what's his name, the Hobbit over there that he died a million times throughout.
Oh
Lord of
yeah,
the
the
Rings.
fire.
Not Bilbo, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That guy. Elijah Wood.
Oh, I've never watched. Lord of the
Well,
Rings.
you what?
I've only seen the first Lord of the Rings.
Oh, really? Okay.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
He
I'm
dies,
Not a
like-
fan. I'm not a fan.
he dies
Love
like
Lord of the Rings.
more than once
Sure.
in the movie, but he somehow comes back, and they're like, "This is all gonna pretty much come back and bite you in the ass by the end of the movie."
Well, what's the guy with the eye patch that has died in the show? That's died like 7
Yeah,
times.
it's the-
Thoros of Myr.
yes, that guy. He just comes back with like one less ear or
Yeah,
something.
so George R. R. Martin came out in like a blog post or whatever the fuck he's doing, and he said like Thoros when the first time he died and he got brought back to life by the fire, he's technically a white. He's just a white from fire.
Okay.
So like the whites and the White Walkers are from ice.
Okay.
And so Thoros of Myr is a white, but a white of fire, and so is Jon. He's not really human. He technically, the way he said it, like he's not gonna. They don't age. Jon technically won't age, and it's just the way he described it was so weird. I don't. Granted, he said that about the books, I think, and I don't know if they'll bring that into the show. But the way I was like, wait, so they're not alive? He's not really alive, and the way it was so weird. Like, I mean, it's your fucking universe,
I could
dude.
see
Whatever.
that. Yeah.
But the Lord of Light and the ice. It's the show, the Ice and Fire. But I don't know. It was an
There's
interesting.
just so much to this show.
Yeah, what'd you think about Bran's interaction?
Ugh.
It was a little weird, but after like kind of reading some things about it, and it's like, hey, he's like he could see everything now.
Sure.
And he's having trouble controlling
But
it.
let's bring up when my sister got married.
Yeah.
and, like,
And raped.
yeah, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That was some weird shit.
I don't think it's gonna get any
I am
better
the
for him. I
three-eyed
think he's-
raven.
I
What's
think
the
he's
three-eyed
kind
raven?
You look beautiful.
Too hard to explain.
of- yeah.
It was just weird. It was a whole weird interaction. I was so excited for them to meet. I didn't think he was going to be that kind of.
No, I kind of knew he's weird now. He's not the same
He
dude.
can't move.
Yeah.
He can move his arms though.
yeah, he just doesn't.
He
want
didn't
to.
even move his arms. He's like, "Hello, sister.
Can I get?
Would you like to hug me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hug you back. I'm the three-eyed raven."
Why does he sound like what's his name?
the
That
worst
fucking swamp thing you
impression.
guys fucking watch all the time.
Oh,
Oh, Greg.
yeah, old Greg.
Oh my god. The creepiest
Whatever.
fucking shit.
Cause old Greg's creepy and so's Bran.
Yeah.
It was really fucking weird. That whole scene
It
was
was.
weird. And I was super excited for them to have some interaction. That's why I can't wait for Arya
I'm just
to make
picturing
it back
Bran
to
as
the north.
old Greg.
I'm old Greg, scaly manfish.
I'm the three-eyed raven. I'm
Wanna
old
see-
Bran.
You want to see my downstairs mix up? It's all mush and gooey down there,
So
covered in frostbite. He's fucking weird, dude.
It's really creepy. Somebody
He is.
showed me that once.
Buddy made me watch it.
Like
Oh,
old
are
Greg
we
shit.
talking about old Greg or
He's
Bran?
talking.
here?
Yeah, we're talking about old Greg.
Okay,
Yeah,
um,
but okay, we'll go back.
Okay, I want to know because a lot of people are upset about this. I kind of understand rethinking and hearing an interview with David Benioff and D.B. Weiss.
Yes.
How do you feel about the teleporting basically and the super duper like Yara and Reek or whatever what's Reek's name? Theon.
Uh-huh.
They go and they take the ships.
Yes.
And what's their uncle's name?
Euron.
He fucking so many names.
I know. I could barely remember. Like
and-
sometimes I hesitate bringing up Game of Thrones on the show because
I
I'm
know.
like I can't
Yeah,
remember. all
there's
this shit.
so many names.
Euron in it feels like about a month makes 1,000 ships.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm a little upset about that one. I'm okay with like Varys and Littlefinger jumping back and forth from continent to continent
Yeah.
for no fucking like have no idea how they do it. But how
Bamf.
do you? Yeah, they bamf it out.
Bamf.
But how do you guys feel about the teleporting and the super duper fast ship making.
I think I was starting to question that earlier in the show. Now I've kind of just let that go.
Yeah.
Just we got to see an ending. And
Well,
this
my
is-
thing, they got to sew it up. I
Yeah.
mean,
Well,
they
sure.
have what 11 episodes left.
about that.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah, they don't have much time. That time is kind of ended, and with, I mean,
Yeah.
all the shit that's going on in what just happened in the Riverlands.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, they're killing people off left and right.
yeah.
Like they're just like, you're done, you're done, you're done.
Yeah.
They just don't have time.
And what sucks is, and I was kind of mad, like right when I saw the Euron stuff, and I'm like, really, 1,000 ships like that, he made it, and he went and found Theon and destroyed his fucking fleet.
Now, wasn't that kind of similar to what Daenerys did with all her ships?
I know.
a couple seasons ago.
No, she bought those, and then
Oh, did she just buy them?
Yeah.
somebody gave them to her.
Somebody
I think.
had to sew those
I
fucking
know.
sails with her logo on it.
Yeah. But
I don't have slavery. Now make me
yeah.
some sails.
bitch.
Now,
3 dragons.
So we're on the second season of the showrunners not having any idea where the story, like they're making this shit up.
Well, no, he gave them the main plots.
He gave them main plots, but George Martin had 10 years to write the last book. He's had 25-ish years to write the story. Like he's had that time to make it so it fits together, and there's a lot of character development, and the plot works, and it's not rushed. He's had that time. I feel bad because these guys don't have the time, and yeah, that's why a lot of the storylines feel a little rushed.
Yeah.
Yes, they are getting to a point where it's the end, and I think hearing them talk about it, and it was like, look, we're doing the best we can. We have nothing to go on. A lot of this stuff they're making up.
Did you hear about the rumor that we might not get the next season till 2019?
Really?
That makes sense.
huh.
Yeah, because they said
Interesting.
it's just so much
Yeah.
CGI and so
Yeah.
much stuff they have to
because
do.
of the battle and all
6
that shit.
episodes, isn't it? The last allegedly
so.
6
think
episodes.
so.
Can you imagine though having to wait a whole nother year?
Yeah, I mean, we'll be all right. We made it this
Hey
far.
man, we're almost waiting 2 years for Westworld.
yeah,
Yeah, I know,
that's
but
true.
this is the end. You know what I mean? We're like
I know.
Westworld's just beginning. I'm
Oh, yeah.
like, I've invested 7 years of my life into Game of Thrones. I
Yeah.
need an ending. I need a climax.
Well, yeah, it was funny because it was 4 years ago. George Martin was like, "Okay, so when's the winners? Give me like 4 months,
Yeah.
and it'll come out." That was 4 years ago, and then he's like, "Okay, give me another 4 months," and now he's saying, "Okay, it's gonna come out at like the end of 2018." I'm like, "Really, dude?
Writer's block
Stop
is a
writing
bitch.
your blog. We don't care about what food you're eating.
Yeah.
just write the fucking book." And he's doing another show too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
He needs to finish
and he's
one
writing
first.
another book.
Oh God.
Come on.
He's probably not even gonna finish it.
I was
He's
about to
like,
say,
"Yeah, you guys.
he probably can't
you guys
even
are
finish
done."
it.
Yeah.
He's
He's-
like,
he-
I don't know how you do it.
That guy's
All
gonna
right.
die.
One thing I forgot to bring up is I thought it was hilarious with Daenerys' all of her names. And Jon Snow didn't
God,
have
that
any.
was hilarious.
Jon Snow.
He just
Jon
kind of
Snow.
looked at him and was like, hey,
Yeah, what are you gonna say?
King of the
hype
North.
man. He's like, hype man, hype me up, bitch.
We got Jon Snow coming from the north.
So I think
King of the North.
it was
bitch.
a Redditor that
Rose.
yeah. So okay, it was on Reddit. They did put a list together, and you guys
Oh,
want to hear this?
sure.
Okay, here it goes. It's Jon Snow, first of his name, the bastard of Winterfell, the White Wolf, sworn brother guarding the realms of men, lord of the first men and the free folk, 998th Lord Commander of
Yep.
the Ninth Watch,
Night's
Night's Watch, yeah. Defender of the Wall, the Resurrected, Slayer of White Walkers and the Army of the Dead,
That's
the
sick.
King in the North, Protector of the Realm, rightful King of Seven Kingdoms of the
Secret Targaryen.
and the Prince who was promised. And
Well,
just for fun,
allegedly.
Master of Brooding, he who has never met a girl he liked more than his own hair, and finally, knower of nothing.
Funny.
That is actually badass. That
That was
was
a
cool.
collection from Reddit or something like that.
I like
but-
that.
Yeah, those are really good.
Master of Brooding. That was a good one.
Yeah, there was a few, like, the whole Daenerys and him scene was really cool.
Oh, dude, but that part, the sand with the sand snakes.
Dude. Oh, we're getting, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're jumping into that.
Well, I was gonna say because when him and Danny were talking, and Davos was talking about him and like when he was hyping him up, and he was like, and he was and then he was like, no,
he was stabbed in the heart for his people. And
why do you think he stopped him? Because like, what's the point of like they already know? He already was like, look, there's fucking zombies coming.
Yeah, but I don't feel Jon Snow feels worthy of that.
I don't know.
Do you think that maybe they think that if there's black magic or something involved in him coming back to life, that he's not something that they could
maybe because they're already.
I feel he's such a humble guy that he's just like, why me? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because his dad Ned, you know what I mean? He's like, Ned was 10 times a guy than me.
His uncle. His uncle, technically.
Yeah, but he calls him, his dad.
I know.
But whatever, is that, he was a better man than me. All these guys that,
Well, and then who brought it up? Tyrion or?
No, Davos.
Oh,
Davos
yeah.
did.
Well, who brought
And
it back
then
up later
Khaleesi
on?
did.
Khaleesi, yeah. She was like, what was that about that whole getting
Yeah.
stabbed in the heart thing?
All right, we'll talk about it later.
There's been a lot of theories about who's going to take Cersei out.
Oh, yeah.
And I've kind of got my pick. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be it. But do you guys have a pick of who's really going to take her out?
I think it's going to be Arya.
You really think it's Arya?
Do you know that there's a prophecy from the book? Granted, they haven't said it in the show, but there's a prophecy in the book. It's like little brother. It's a Valerian word for little brother is going to kill her, and it was in that prophecy that all of her children were going to die that we saw in like season 4.
There's been a lot of that, yeah.
And there was whatever that witch. Everything in her prophecy was right. Granted, in the show, they didn't say, "And your brother will kill you" or "Your little brother will kill you."
Yeah.
There was a lot. So both of her brothers are her little. She's the oldest.
Yes.
So everybody's like, "Oh well, what about Jaime? Maybe he will. What about Tyrion?"
Tyrion, yeah.
When you said Arya, I think it's going to be Arya with Jaime's face.
Oh, that's
that'd
even
be
better.
Badass. That would be good.
I thought it was going to be Jaime, but I didn't think about Arya with Jaime's
Right?
face on it.
How awesome!
Yeah.
Oh,
that would be interesting. I think
Yeah.
that would be. I would like to see that go down.
and then
That's even better.
like she stabbed and she's still alive and she's like, "It's me!" Or maybe not as good
and then
as that.
Sterling going, she's not cute.
Exactly.
Oh, dear.
Pluck them eyebrows.
I found an article that was a Redditor that was referencing a conversation.
Man, this show on Reddit is just so
I know.
crazy.
Oh, I know, man. I'm trying to get into Reddit a little more.
It's rough.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So somebody pointed out season 1, episode 5, Robert and Cersei had a conversation about the possibility of Daenerys invading King's Landing, and Robert said, if she has the Dothraki behind her, it's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
And I said that back in season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said they'll plant out there just waiting for us, and
And the
they'll
heart
rape
that they have.
every village
Yeah.
around.
They go, even if you
all the supplies and everything.
if you close down the castle and you fortify it, you still have everything around the castle that is going to be pillaged.
Yeah.
And then another thing that Robert mentions in that conversation is that they have purpose. That Cersei and them, they don't have any more purpose. They have gotten what they wanted, and now they're just there to wait until somebody else comes and gets it. Right?
Yeah.
So I thought that was really interesting. We already read all of Jon Snow's.
I know you were talking about before the Marcella, the torture scene with the daughter.
oh
Yes.
my. The sand snakes. Wow.
Yeah,
All I can say is wow.
that's going to be nuts.
That scene was
Well, and
oh.
and I was listening to another podcast that wasn't Hardly Heroes the other day about Game of Thrones.
What the
Who
fuck?
does
Don't
that?
worry, don't worry about it. And I guess that when she kissed the sand snake and then she went down, and in season what is it 7 now? In season 6 or whenever Marcella died, whenever her daughter died, she said she's gonna do the exact same thing to her. So she's gonna she's not taking that girl away. She's gonna leave her there to rot in
Yeah.
front of her.
Yeah. Oh,
which
yeah.
is fucking crazy.
She even said
fucked
she was
up.
like, if you refuse to eat, we will shove food down your throat.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And she wants the torches to be, changed
Yeah.
every couple of hours because she wants her to
Be able to
see.
see it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like that's
Well,
some deep, dark shit.
And then Jamie went and did the exact opposite. Like, let her die with grace. Let her do it on her own.
Oh my-
even
are we
after
getting into
hearing
that part,
even
Yeah.
after hearing that she killed his son, Robin seems to think that at the end of that scene, he was more upset with Cersei than
I don't know. I'd have to watch it again. The Tyrells, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad Olenna.
No,
What were you gonna say?
I think he was caught off guard. Like,
Well, yeah, he was
so-
caught off guard. But why didn't he just take out his sword and just like start?
because
stabbing
it
in
was
the eyes
already
or something?
over. She was done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She won, and if he would have
Yeah.
slayed her down, she would have won even more.
And that's
she's like,
the-
I got the best of you.
And yeah, and that with that one line, she wins everything. Like
Oh,
that's
it's
that,
over.
and there's nothing he can do.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, that was their downfall.
Mm-hmm.
Was when Joffrey died, because that's when it all got mucky for them.
Is he going to tell Cersei about it? About what she said? I don't know. Like I think he might, but there's a possibility that he won't. I think he might just so she can be like, oh well, Tyrion didn't do it, because she still has it in her head that Tyrion did it.
Yeah. Would that change everything for them?
But I
No,
think even
because Tyrion's on the other side.
he's still a traitor. But yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Dude, and what are the Unsullied gonna do now with?
I'm a little
They're
nervous about all
screwed.
this. They're getting all
They got
ambushed and
no
shit.
ships. How do they get back?
Yeah, and they have no food.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's no, it's a ghost town there.
Yeah.
like
They
that's
emptied that place out.
Yeah.
I just wish she would hop on a dragon and start slaying some
I think
folks.
that part is giving me the most anxiety right now because it feels like what we consider the good side, or what I'm assuming we consider the good side, Daenerys, Jon Snow, all of them, they're like coming together, but they're still being ripped apart one part at a time.
Yeah.
Where, they lose, they're losing all these ships and fucking getting taken down.
because Tyrion's thinking logically.
Yeah.
Sure.
They're, you know what I mean? Cersei is like, screw this. This is a dogfight. I'll
Yeah.
do whatever I have to. And she's thinking 4 steps ahead. She doesn't care about honor or what's going on. She's like, whatever I got to do, I'm going to get it done. And that means marrying, what's his name from the Iron Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doing all this other shit, and she doesn't care anymore. I mean, you see her banging her brother, and was like, "Who cares?
Yeah.
Let's change the
Well,
sheet."
who's gonna tell her she can't, and who's like she's not? Nothing's gonna happen. There's no repercussions.
Yeah.
They have the upper hand right now. Even like they said, her having 3 dragons. Yeah, but if she goes out in the water, she's vulnerable. She's got nothing else.
Did you see that when the Unsullied went to the thing and then the ship? Did you see? I didn't see that coming. Like I didn't see them.
No, I knew something was up, but
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because they
specifically.
conquered it way too easily.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't right.
Oh,
Yeah, Cersei is definitely becoming the Mad Queen.
yeah.
She
Oh,
is
yeah.
blowing shit up, poisoning people.
That shit is wild.
Okay, on the same.
Maybe like wildfire.
Oh,
Ooh.
I like that.
No, okay, that works.
All right. On the same note
Alrighty then.
of Game of Thrones, HBO had a massive leak.
I heard about this.
That is some nuts shit,
That is some nuts.
and it's shit.
'Cause
National
it's
Nut Day.
National
Okay,
Nut
so-
Day, damn it.
Hackers released upcoming episodes as well as scripts. They are threatening to release more. They claim that they've obtained 1.5 terabytes of data from the company.
Jesus Christ.
And they released episodes of Ballers and Room 104. I've never heard of Room 104.
I don't know what that is.
And the script for episode 4 is
Yeah.
out for Game of Thrones. And this is the largest cyber attack ever on a company like this. And this is the first cyber attack on HBO.
Oh, really?
Ever.
Dang.
I mean, they've had leaks in the past and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But
because there was a
nothing
big
like
Sony leak.
that. Yeah, they're comparing it to that, and they said it blows the Sony
Really?
leak out of the
Oh my-
water.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're I don't know what type of what comes of this. Like is there I don't really know what this means. Like what does it mean
It
for
has to be
HBO,
for
but they-
fun. Like, well, for the hackers, it's for fun. It's fun for them.
Yeah, what little I read is like they just want to see HBO fall, like it's some sort of fucking empire or something. I don't understand what that means, but
It's a great channel that produces really good content.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
every
we all
show they
enjoy
do
it.
is really good. Oh,
That's
I-
crazy.
they just hate fun.
And that's what the show the podcast I listen to about that recaps the show is like they usually do
They
like
probably want it all jumped out at once.
they usually do a speculation part of the show, and they can't do that anymore because so much has been leaked.
Yeah.
they can't do speculation, and that's crazy.
yeah, that's insane. But
Yeah. That's just nuts. I bet you they want like Netflix where they just drop the whole season at once.
Well, and that's the thing, and that's what happened. It was 2 years ago where the first 4 episodes got leaked before the
Yes.
season
Yeah,
started.
I remember that.
Yep, I remember that.
And they got so oh my gosh, they didn't, after that they didn't show it to any press. They didn't show it to anybody until like a day before the episode aired or something.
So
like
they
that.
said. So what other content do they have in this leak? I wonder.
It's 1.5 terabytes worth. I don't know. Just a bunch of fucking content. I don't know how far in advance do they have this stuff done. I mean,
I bet you the
whole
season's
season
done.
of Game of Thrones is.
Yeah, with Game of
It's
Thrones,
done.
it's the whole season. Like if it was a network television show, they do it's about 4 or 5 they have in the bucket,
As they're
going
going
forward.
through
But
in
with
editing.
HBO shows and the premium channels, a lot of the times they record them and then they put them out. So
Yeah.
that's dumb.
Ouch.
We'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay. So real quick, we're running out of time, but I want to get through a few things real fast, just to guys get your
Sure.
opinions about it.
Yeah.
What we call.
Rapid fire.
Yes.
It's just a few things, but I do want to go through these things real quick and get your opinions about it. First one is the Bumblebee spinoff has started production. The Bumblebee spinoff movie.
The
not-
Transformers.
Not excited.
Nope.
We are seeing John
Two thumbs
Cena
down.
in the movie set in 1987. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this.
Man.
I'm gonna guess that this is
Just
just
put
gonna
him to
fail.
bed,
Yeah,
dude.
please. Let's.
I don't
reboot
think
this shit.
Transformers sleep. They're robots.
Well, then
They
turn
have
off their
some-
power button.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Ant-Man is not featured in the new Infinity War poster anywhere unless he's too small to see. But
That was
what the
a good
fuck is
one.
up with that? the internet is flipping out
Was
about
he in
it.
the I don't think he was in the leaked trailer.
He hasn't even been in. Yeah, we didn't see him in the trailer. The only reason I know he's in the movie is because they've released photos on scene and on set and he's
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's weird.
So there's that.
Maybe he'll have a very small part.
Yeah, very
I
tiny.
get it because he's Ant-Man.
They are showing a lot more about.
His size.
They're talking more about Ant-Man and Wasp.
Yeah.
Having their own movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's
they
the
are. They're
movie.
working on it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that one. But the last one I wanted to hit was a show called Mindhunter. I put it on here. It's going to be on Netflix. I put it on here because you've been asking about
Mind Game Hunters.
crime. Yeah, like crime.
Oh yeah, real.
shows
I
and
like.
stuff like that.
I'm
crime type.
so into true crime documentaries right now. I've watched as much as I can on Netflix.
Have you listened to the podcast Accused?
No. Write it down. I'll forget.
Write it down.
I had Robin's or Manny's lovely wife Robin recommend some for me.
Recommend.
Recommendations.
So for these people that love these crime stories, these
Mm-hmm.
type of shows, dramatic shows are. It's going to be on Netflix. It's a serial killer series based on a true story. Release date is October 13th, and it's set in 1979.
Love it.
And that's all I got for the rapid fire.
Woo!
Yeah.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
It sounds really good.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, huh? Okay, so we are going to get into the Sidekick question.
Yay.
A couple weeks ago, we got a question from a Sidekick. We weren't able to fit it in last week because we had a lot of San Diego Comic-Con to cover.
Yeah, that happens.
So we're going to read it today. So you guys ready
Do
for
you
this?
have the audio file, or are you just going to read it?
Okay, we're going to play this question. It's from Sidekick.
I think I hear a cat.
Danimal. I know, it's my cats outside. They're crying because they want in.
Oh,
They
All
just
right.
want to be with their papa.
yeah.
Let's play her question from Danimal.
Like the yogurt.
Hey guys, this is Danimal checking in on my favorite podcast of all time.
That's us.
Here's a question for you.
It's me.
If you were a superhero, who would be your sidekick and why? You could pick anyone real or fictional. Can't wait to hear your responses. See ya. Bye.
All right, that was a great question.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we have
So now, are you picking yourself as a superhero?
you are the superhero, and you get to pick. From what I understand, the question is, she sounded like you could pick anybody.
Well, I'm saying, do I have to pick what superhero I am and the sidekick?
I don't think so.
See,
That's not what I did.
I just
I
thought.
just picked a sidekick.
Yeah. See, I just went from a list of like sidekicks. Like,
That's kinda what I did.
I was like, well, I can't have Batman as my sidekick.
I thought that was stupid. And
Yeah.
that's kind of what I was saying. It was like, should I say that out loud, or is that kind of understood why would Batman be
Sure.
your sidekick.
Sure.
He would own on everything you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just like, I could do that better, bitch. So
I'm
we
just gonna use the Batwing, bitch.
yeah,
Grappling hook.
bitch. All
I don't
right,
think I've ever heard Batman say bitch before.
you haven't
Should.
you haven't gone first in a while.
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
I'm gonna use
since
the
you have a
Tumblr,
page worth of
bitch.
information.
Well, it's not a page. It's a half a
Okay.
page. That's it right there.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so I did my research on Sidekicks.
Show prep.
Do you see these two pieces
Show
of
prep
paper?
on Sidekick.
That's called show prep.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Hardly Heroes, episode 65. I even got shoot the shit in there. My 2 jokes I was going to use, but I didn't get to use.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because your natural just came out.
I
The
know.
natural jokes.
That's okay. Got my dates on there.
No,
So-
I don't see a hardly Heroes
Whores.
stamp of approval on
What
there.
a whore.
I don't have a Hardly Heroes stamp.
Shitting.
There you
We
go.
need one. Yeah.
That would be very
Shitting.
That would be very not useful at all. What would we use a stamp for?
Stamp of approval.
No, an actual stamp.
Oh,
what
that-
would we use a Hardly Heroes stamp for?
We can stamp
Letterhead?
every outline complete.
Yeah.
Oh,
when
there
we're
you
done.
go.
Shitting.
You know, they have a cool thing for that. It's called a printer,
There you go. Yeah, I guess so. A watermark.
That's not as much fun.
I guess.
Doesn't
Well, I
make
want the
sound.
wax one. You know what I mean? Where
Oh,
they pour
yeah.
the wax and then you
Ooh,
stamp
that's
it.
some
That'd be legit.
Renaissance shit right there.
Yeah.
We were talking about Game of Thrones. So.
Oh, well, good job.
All right, your sidekick.
Okay, my sidekick. I scoured the globe, which is the internet. and
Yeah, the
ha-
first page of Google. Yes.
No, a few
Oh.
pages.
Oh, you went in
Whoa.
more
Because
than
I was
one.
like,
than one
well, you know,
page.
maybe Robin. Nah, maybe Kid Flash. Too easy. So what I did. So do we know? Does anybody know what Superman's sidekick is, or who it was?
Jimmy Olsen?
Wrong.
What's her name?
Wrong.
Okay.
You're not gonna guess it.
Superboy?
Nope.
Supergirl?
No.
I saw
Alfred?
That's no.
Batman.
Oh, that's Batman.
So in I'm gonna okay. So in 1955, this character is debuted in the Adventure Comics number.
Isn't he a ginger?
No. You're when I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna be like, oh well, never mind. Anyways, he was debuted in Adventure Comics issue 210, March 1955. This character is Crypto. #Superdog.
Oh,
I think that does sound kind of familiar.
Superman had a dog
Yeah.
from
did not
Krypton.
know that.
From Krypton.
He made it off Krypton, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so he had a dog. His name was Crypto. He was part of a couple teams. I didn't know these teams existed. He was part of the Legion of Super Pets
Okay.
and Space Canine Patrol Agency.
That's
Is he still around? Or
Ish.
oh, okay.
So a lot of these facts are from the first iteration of Superdog.
okay.
So Crypto was Superman's dog. He was a canine-like species from the planet Krypton. He had the same powers as Superman, and he could talk. And all of his dog senses were heightened as well.
okay.
Yeah, he looked similar to a lab, like a Labrador Retriever. He had a gold collar with the Superman emblem, like as the dog tag, and a red cape.
okay.
He also had an alter ego, and his name he was the Kent's family dog, and his name was Skip.
Oh my god.
Yep.
And in one of the issues, Crypto sacrificed his life to save Superman by biting the neck out of Kryptonite Man. The villain died, but Crypto was eradicated and died.
Wow.
Wow.
That's sad.
Pretty badass canine.
That seems kind of crazy.
Man's best fucking friend. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? That's all I got. That's what I got.
Superman had a
That was
dog.
pretty good.
All right. Not too bad. You want me to go next?
Crypto.
I don't.
I feel like you were talking about your pick like it should have been the last
Oh,
one.
I'm fine with it.
I'm glad that I know that Buddy doesn't have that because he was like, well,
Yeah, I don't think any of us picked. So
nobody
my
picked an
choice-
animal.
My choice was actually kind of the least unexpected.
Okay.
I feel like it was pretty.
So it was expected.
It was expected.
Okay.
Very expected.
Why didn't you just say that?
Because it's much
Who
more
says
fun.
least unexpected?
The least unexpected. It makes sense. I'm saying it. I'm doing it. I'm going to
Okay.
use that
I'm
from now
saying
on.
it. I'm doing it.
It's going to be a goal of mine to use that once
you
a
in
day.
the mob
for the
now?
next-
I'm saying it. I'm doing it.
doing it.
Sure.
Doing it.
Doing it.
Doing it.
I got to meet this guy by the docks about this thing
do it.
now.
It's a fugazi.
Do it.
What's a fugazi?
A fugazi.
What's a
Fugazi.
It means
What's
it's
a
fake.
fugazi?
I'm not.
fugazi.
I'm not Italian.
They just say it a million times in Sopranos.
Oh.
Yeah.
Scaramucci. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
What was it? Oh, what was
it
the
Jimmy Walnuts or something?
was the strip club called Bada Bing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Bada Bing.
Bada Bing.
Bada Bing. They say that at the Bing Bang Boom. They say that in that too. That's
Yeah,
right.
Bing Bang Boom.
I think that's where I got it from.
Oh man.
No. Okay. So I'm gonna pick my pick.
All right.
Pick the pick.
Pretty fucking obvious, but I think it's a great pick.
Robin.
I'm rarely ever try to pick the obvious thing, but this one I felt like I kept looking, and I was like, "This is it. This is the person." I'm gonna go with fucking Chewbacca.
Oh!
Because that dude would be my boy. We would kick it. He's super
man.
cool. We'd hang out all the time. He has a dope ass weapon. He knows how to fly a fucking spaceship. He's fun to pet. I'm sure if he would allow me to.
And
he'd
what's
probably-
nice is he would keep you warm if it was cold.
Exactly. We'd hug and cuddle. It'd be so much fun to watch movies with him. We would watch Star Wars together.
Wait.
I would take him to concerts so that I can get on his shoulders and be above everybody.
Why is he trying to
Yeah,
steal
but
my
then-
sidekick?
then-
I'm Han Solo.
But then your crotch gets all warm because he's all furry.
It's give and take.
Okay, I got you.
And then last but not least, but if he was sitting in your house and somebody broke in, they would fucking bolt the fucking out of that house real quick.
I was wrong. I wasn't the only one who had a dog on their list.
Yeah. So I had some runners up. Or I had a runner up that I would have picked this guy if I didn't run into Chewbacca, because I thought he was a badass fucking sidekick.
Sure.
And since we've been talking about Game of Thrones, my second pick would have been Sir Bronn of the Blackwater.
Oh.
Because he was dope.
Yeah.
He never turned on whoever he was working with. He
Yeah.
was down. And even when the chips were, what's the saying?
Chips are down.
Chips are down? Okay.
I think.
He didn't turn his back on people. He was just like, this doesn't seem like this is going to come out really, that great. So,
And he seems like a fun partier.
Oh, yeah.
but no, my real sidekick is Robin. Yes, I would have to
Oh.
say
That's
that.
what I thought.
And
Man.
it's, to be honest, I'm probably more her sidekick.
Oh, well, there you go.
So that's what I have as my sidekick.
Oh, that was
Wow.
too good. That was good.
This is making my pick even better.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh,
I
wow.
like it.
So what?
Mother.
Whoa, isn't it?
Don't worry. Just keep going.
Okay.
So for my pick, I came to this one first, and then I was like, no, I can't pick this because I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it.
Okay.
But I started thinking about, I'm like, no, this is what I really would want as a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this would be my number one for the sheer fact.
Oh no.
It's almost like man's best friend.
Okay.
It's almost like a pet, but it is the baddest pet of all time.
Okay.
Super loyal, super cool, Yoshi.
Oh, okay. I like
I
that.
would totally want
I
Yoshi
like that.
as
The
my
way he was
sidekick.
phrasing it, I thought he was gonna go Spaceballs. The way you were.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I thought that's
Barf.
where you were going.
Barf.
I thought of Barf.
That's my name.
But I thought
Anyway.
Yoshi was the coolest pick because he's like a dog,
That's great.
Sure.
but he's like a dragon hybrid.
Yeah.
You can ride him.
Yeah, you can ride him. He can shape shift with whatever different shell he has. He can fly. He can shoot fire.
Yeah.
If you lose something in a tree, he can grab it with his tongue.
Yeah, and if you jump off him, he just waits for you. He's not going anywhere.
No, he
doesn't.
He
Gonna
gets
bounce
scared
around.
every once in a while, but you just hop right back on him.
That's a good one, man. That's a
And
good
I
one.
thought, who better, dude?
Why did we all pick like pets though?
That's what I thought.
Every one of them.
Because I was kind of thinking of what you said. Is I started thinking of all these people, and I'm like, but they're all better than me.
Oh.
Like Nightwing. Nightwing
yeah, I
was
know.
my
That's
first
kinda what I was-
choice, and I'm like, he's way more badass than me.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, when I started thinking about all these superheroes, and it's like, I know she said, with you guys being superheroes, who would your pick be? So then I'm like, well, these guys are probably going to be like, well, if I was Batman, this is who my sidekick would be. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw it out of the water and I'm just gonna pick
man.
Yoshi.
That's great. That's
But
a
I
good pick.
love that everybody picks somewhat of an animal.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Yeah.
But Yoshi would be so badass. I was just thinking
pick,
about
man.
me and
Yoshi.
yeah, I'd be like,
Is that was that Yoshi?
I haven't done my Yoshi.
I thought
in
that
a long
was
time.
that almost sounded more like Mario.
Both. It's a mix.
Oh, okay.
me, Mario.
It's a me, Yoshi.
Right? Woohoo! That's right. Pillsbury Doughboy.
He does that too. Mario does that when he jumps and stuff on Mario 64.
Okay, if you say so.
Woohoo! Every time you jump, he's got to do that fucking sound.
Every time you touch the Pillsbury Doughboy inappropriately, that's what he does. Woohoo! I know.
That is what he does.
I don't like people touching him inappropriately either.
I wish I had a sound for touching inappropriately. No, that's
it's a
not it.
rape whistle. That's what that is.
Yeah. That is rape, sir.
Got it again.
What are some of our sidekicks?
Oh yeah, we got Sidekick.
Yeah. I didn't think because,
Talk.
that never happens. We got some responses.
I like it.
We did.
I put it
But
out
no
yes.
iTunes reviews.
I started seeing the responses coming in,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna happen! They're gonna call mine out. They're any
No,
minute now."
That's what I got
Yeah.
nervous about.
I was like,
That's
I started
why I
thinking,
always
should
check.
should we put this question out before we actually had a chance to?
Yeah,
talk?
it's okay.
But no, it was great. I was that was
That's
awesome
what
that everybody.
screwed me on my top
was me.
5.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was Robin. Because I heard.
That was
Robin?
me.
Robin?
No, that was me putting my phone down.
Now she's going to come up because Buddy yelled
Yes.
Oh, I wish she would, because I'd actually want to hear what her sidekick would be.
for her. Oh. Okay.
She would say me.
Oh, there it is.
That'd be awesome if she was like, no, it'd be like Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
That
And
exactly
he's
more
like,
like it.
what about me?
Hello. Hello. Pillsbury Doughboy? Stop it. Okay, so put it out there. What sidekick would you have if you were a superhero? So we got a few responses. Jeremy, good contributed Jeremy, my old friend.
Thanks,
Okay.
Jeremy.
He put Nightwing hands down. Dick Grayson is the greatest sidekick ever.
That's great.
He has even been Batman in the comics. That tells you how good he is.
He is a badass, but he would outclass me real fast.
Yeah.
Pretty fast.
Julia P.
Julie. Yeah, we
Yeah.
talked about Julie earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's
Sorry,
wearing her Hardly
I'm
Hero
so
shirt.
like iffy on saying last names.
Yeah, no last names.
No,
it's all right.
never said the last name.
If you want to see their last names, go on Facebook.
There you go. So Julie says, "Man, this was a tough one. I've always been partial to Rogue or Storm, so I'd
Okay.
probably pick Storm to my Rogue."
Oh,
'Cause I
okay.
love Rogue.
Yeah, there we go.
so
She's a good character in the comics.
Yeah, comics.
Okay, if you say so.
Comics.
Justin E says, "Launchpad McQuack."
Wow.
Do you know who that is?
He pulled that out.
Oh,
From,
that's from Tailspin, isn't
yeah.
it?
DuckTales.
No,
DuckTales. Damn
I
it.
had to
He
look
is the
it
big
up.
buff one,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
He's the pilot.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. That's a fucking great
I like
pick.
the robot more in that
Yes.
show. That was
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
With one wheel.
Yeah,
right?
he had one wheel, and he would transform into the robot. I
They're
forgot what his name
redoing
was.
DuckTales.
Yes, they are. It looks pretty cool.
I have it on our event page when it's
Yeah.
going to be shown.
It looks for a kid. It looks good.
Yeah.
The animation's
I
pretty
really wanna
solid.
watch
It's different
Tailspin.
animation. That kind of bums me out that it looks different.
Yeah.
But
Is this next one who I think it is? Right?
yeah, that's Mama Kobe.
Yeah. Okay. So this is from Manny's mother.
Oh my
Yes.
god, it's amazing.
She's chipping in.
So
she
good.
She texted me. Well, I'm laughing here because she texted me to say, "Where can I listen to your podcast live?" And I'm just
Oh.
thinking to myself, "Oh,
You're gonna have to come to
mother.
the house.
Yeah, yeah. You got to sit in the same room.
That'd be fucking awesome. She's like, can I just come in and sit and watch?
Yeah. But
On
so
Mother's Day.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Happy
God,
Mother's
it's gonna be
Day.
Weird.
So Manny's mom says this old lady would pick the Batman.
The Batman.
Tall, dark, and handsome. Not to mention, he always has the best man cave.
There you go.
I thought that was pretty
That
good.
seemed like a little. I don't know what she was trying to say there.
I don't know
but,
either.
She's
I
like
think your
tall,
mom,
dark, and
your mom has a
handsome.
crush on Batman.
Yeah,
That's what
let's
she said.
move on. Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't you the Batman of the show?
Let's move on.
Okay.
here. She doesn't know that. There's more than one Batman in the
So,
world.
Brandon, friend of the show, Brandon wrote.
Oh,
Yes.
Goat?
I'm gonna definitely say Red Robin Tim Drake.
Okay.
He works well with others and can lead a team if needed.
Yeah, he's kind of a leader.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And then right after that,
I love this one. I love this one.
our old friend Curtis Corona
Oh,
says goat.
I love it.
Brandon.
I love it.
I love it how he just wrote goat. I was like, yes. That was awesome.
Nice.
Pretty much because he's, you know what I mean? He's recruiting
Yeah,
Goat to
Yes,
be his
yeah. He
nemesis
hasn't-
with him.
which
Yeah,
won't happen.
And Brandon has not responded.
He has not.
yeah, he is not.
No, he likes us too much.
And then the last one is, oh no, somebody put in this tacos as one.
Tacos.
I don't know.
Okay.
What, yeah.
Well, I
just
would
tacos.
eat them, and then I would
Yeah.
have no more sidekick.
Yeah, so that's a
All
problem.
by yourself.
And who doesn't love to eat tacos?
I love
I just had tacos
Love
yesterday.
tacos.
Little chicken tacos. You know what I'm saying?
I want a Choco taco
Oh dear.
What's a Choco taco?
I haven't had
The
one of those
ice
since I was
cream
like 10
tacos?
years old.
Oh, okay.
with the waffle cone, but it's a taco and it's
That
got
sounds
chocolate.
We'll get one later today.
Boom shakalaka.
Okay. And then Danielle says, I don't know who I would pick, but I know that I would want them. What?
That's Danimal, by the way.
Danimal. I don't know who I would pick, but I know what I would want them to do. I want them to be able to hear others, and I want them to be able to teleport themselves in a group to anywhere they want. So she just wants somebody to take her places, is basically
Like
what
Pretty much.
Nightcrawler.
Bamf.
Yeah, but Nightcrawler can't go that far.
Yeah, he can only go the distance he can see.
So
Anyone know
Bamf.
Christian Haydenson. Was that his name?
Hayden Christensen?
Hayden Christian.
Christian Haydenson? That's his
That sounds about right.
that's his Bizarro twin.
yeah.
That's the name he checks into hotels as.
yeah.
It's on his name tag at Best Buy.
Just like we could start marking down how I fuck up names. I just love that. It's like,
Christian Haydenson.
Hayden Christensen.
Anyone you know match that description? Question mark. I'm a selfish superhero that wants to never be sick and travel for free. LOL.
Okay.
Well, I picked Christian Haydenson, so that's
Christensen.
my pick.
So you want to be Superman, pretty much.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Bamf.
Well, I'm glad that Curtis chimed in because we have a response
Whoa.
from none other than.
Jackal Thoughts with Jay Jackal.
All right. Here we go.
After the third time.
They don't know that.
But the best part is I don't think his email is going to be as calm as his sound clip.
Oh.
Oh, no. All right.
I
so-
think he's going to bring the harumph.
Oh dear.
Okay.
That's
here
a
we go.
That's a big harumph.
Oh, yeah.
Ding.
All right. This is from our friend, Jay Jackal.
I don't know if he's
Villain.
a friend, but
Enemy.
a frenemy.
Arch nemesis.
The title, yes, by the way, Curtis, this is your,
This is the OG.
yes, this person has been doing this since the beginning.
Since day
Got a
2.
little competition here. So here we go. This is what he's saying. It's titled, I am Vader and all of your bounty hunters. This is,
And all of you are bounty hunters?
and all of you are bounty hunters,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry. I thought you said
Oh.
I am Vader and all your
No,
bounty hunters.
I did say that, and I didn't mean to.
He's pretty much saying he's the,
The shit?
yeah,
And we just die in a Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
pretty much. Well, no, he's talking about them, not us.
Oh,
Or
okay.
Curtis and
All right.
Finally,
well, read
it's
the
not
email.
about us.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here he goes. Hey, Curtis.
Sorry.
Back the fuck up. Only room for one villain in here. Gonna call you Sidekick Corona from now on. Why did you have to mention Labyrinth? That movie sucks. Did you know sprinkles are made up of a bunch of crap, just like the human sprinkles? Did you know that Yugoslavian sprinkles taste like shit? My toilet says Sterling on it, and I pee on it every day. Did you know Manny means male nanny? Oh my God, I was dying when I first read that. Did you know hardly means used to qualify a statement by saying that it is true to an insignificant degree, just like sprinkles is an insignificant.
Oh, okay.
Did you know heroes is another term for submarine sandwich? You guys should come up with a cool rating system for your movie reviews.
That's a gyro. You're really taking liberties with your wording there, Jay.
Okay, I lost my spot.
man, he was
Okay.
so good.
And this is his recommendation. A cool rating system for your movie reviews, like we give that movie 5 out of 5 Jackal points. You're welcome. Love, Jay Jackal.
See, I was thinking the way we review movies is we right at the beginning or right at the end we say worst movie ever or best movie ever. No in between.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Every time.
Every time.
We're going to have a lot of best movies ever.
Oh
and
my
we
God.
might have a lot of worst movies ever.
I feel like we have a lot more movies. That was
Dude,
good, right?
that was. I love how it was short and sweet too, and he really doesn't shit on Curtis. He just tells him your sidekick.
He calls
Corona.
him a
Yeah.
sidekick.
And
Yeah.
then he shits on us.
Then he just shits on us.
By the way,
But I love how he's like, "I'm Darth Vader. The rest of you fucktards are fucking bounty hunters."
little side note:
hilarious.
Yugoslavian sprinkles really great on a donut. That's all
Really?
I'm saying. Yeah.
He said
they
they taste
special?
like shit.
Well, he's wrong.
He's wrong.
Well, I got nothing else to say.
He is wrong.
You're darn right.
Is there anything else we need to mention? That's all I have.
I think we have a website.
We do.
We still have shirts for sale.
Yes,
Come
we
on,
do.
guys.
We still have a lot of room on iTunes if you want to leave a review.
Yes.
So much room if you want to put a review up there.
The goal was to have a review for every episode,
Didn't
and you
it?
guys are falling off.
Yeah,
you guys got
Falling
one job.
off. They're less than half. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just they will never recover now.
No.
It's
That's
too late. Okay, so you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Hardly Heroes.
Right.
You can find us on Twitter at Hardly Heroes.
One.
And you can email us at hardlyheroes@gmail.com. But the best of all, you can
Sum it
go
all
to
up.
our very own website,
Right.
hardlyheroes.com.
There it is.
And look at all of our ugly photos.
Yeah, that's fun.
And
Check the calendar.
yes, we've got it. We've got an event page. It's called What's Coming Up, and we try to put everything in there that we're interested in that's coming up this week, this month, this year, whenever.
Wow.
And we keep it constantly updated. So you guys should check it out to see what we're interested in and what we're waiting for.
And don't forget, if you do have a sticker or anything Hardly Heroes, if you put it in a spot somewhere, something funny, something cool, we do put those up on the website, so we do appreciate those when you guys do send them in.
Yeah, if you send us a good photo with our sticker in
Business card, whatever you have of
anything,
us.
and, you'll be up on the website soon.
Boom.
So,
Yeah, is that all we got?
yeah, just remember one big thing.
Disclaimer. They don't know shit.
You guys have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Harumph!